Hi friends!
Hi!
Welcome to Enrichment with Miss G. I have a special guest today. This is Amelia. She's going to be helping us. So anything that I do, she's going to do to show you that you can do this so easily at home. So let's get started. Today we are going to be making our create your own scratch art. Amelia, do you know what scratch art is?
Yes. Scratch art is like a little thing at the store where you buy it and it's just a black piece of paper and it comes with a little wood stick. You have to draw on it. And so it comes into like rainbow shapes, however you draw it.
Yeah, so you scratch it, right?
Yeah.
So today we're going to be making our own. So everything that we show you is something that you'll have at home. Okay, so we have paper. We need white paper. If you don't have white paper and you only have lined paper, like from a notebook, that's fine too. It totally works. You're also going to need your crayons. And we got lots of them. You can't see, but we have 3 different kinds of crayons. But that's only because Miss G likes crayons. But more specifically, the most important crayon that you will need is this color right here. Amelia, what color is this?
Black.
Black. You'll need a black crayon. So, what you're going to do first is you're going to choose your colors. It can be any colors you want. It can be 2 colors. You could do red and blue. You can do red, blue, green, orange, yellow. You can do all different kinds of browns, like we have here. It can be 2 colors. It can be these colors.
A whole bunch of colors.
A whole bunch of colors. Whatever you would like. We've lost a few. They rolled off the table. So we just won't be using those colors. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your first color. And I'm going to choose. What color did you pick, Amelia?
I picked blue.
You picked blue. So I'm going to pick this scarlet red. Okay? So you're going to take your first one. And you're just going to start coloring. Okay? There's no real pattern you have to follow. Nothing you have to do. Okay? So the first thing I did was I colored just like this. Okay? So now, that's good enough for my first color. So now, I take this, and then I'm going to get this sky blue. So now, I'm going to kind of blend just a little bit and make my own color. Okay? Now, you don't have to use your whole piece of paper if you don't want to. This is a very large piece of paper, okay? And you're going to use a lot of your black crayon later. So maybe you cut this in half, okay? So I have scissors. I know Amelia wants to do her whole piece of paper. She told me that earlier. So maybe if I didn't want to use my whole piece of paper, what I do is I just cut. I'm going to make it this big, okay? Now, you can save all your extra pieces if you want to do it again, okay? So now, you keep going, okay? This is going to take a little bit of time. If you're with another person, maybe play a game of I Spy so they can pick your next color. So, if I wanted to, say, use a purple, I would say, Amelia, I spy something that starts with a P.
Purple?
Purple. And look at that. And she picked my color for me. So when you do your designs, make sure that you make them fill in nice and dark. Okay? You want to press down a little bit hard. Not really hard where you break the crayon, but hard enough where it goes right into the paper and covers up any of those spaces. Now, you're going to see when you're blending, it's going to go across different colors. That's okay, because that'll make this really fun design later on when you scratch it out. You're going to need something to scratch your picture with. So, I want you to take a look around your house and think of something that you could use that's kind of like a little wooden stick, right? Maybe if you have some toothpicks in the kitchen, maybe you have a pencil in your pencil case. Maybe you have, your parents have a pen that they can unclick. What we decided to use was we found some mechanical pencils, but we made sure that all the pencil lead right there is pushed in, okay? Okay, so now I'm all done. Amelia has some time to go on hers, but that's because she did a whole piece. I cut mine down and did a smaller piece. So that's the only reason that I'm done. So when she's ready, we will go on to the next step. So you're going to take your black crayon, and this part you're going to press down pretty hard with your black crayon because you have to make sure that it covers up right here, okay? So you can start at the end if you would like. Pretty simple. Now, the black crayon may not completely cover every part of your coloring underneath, and that's okay. It's not perfect, especially for your first try. I mean, I've done these countless times. I've done 3 today. And everyone gets a little bit better than the last one. And that is because of practice. Nice. So what you're going to do is take that black crayon. When I'm all done, I'm going to hand you this black crayon so you can fill in any spots that you have a little bit of white in. And I will pass this black crayon to you when I am all done. And you may be wondering and asking yourselves, why is there still paper underneath Miss G and Miss Amelia? And that's because what we did was, one, I didn't want to get any crayon on my table, so I used this kind of as a little drop cloth almost. But also it was because I wanted to make sure we had a nice even surface. So we did a little bit of a layering, kind of like a placemat. So now I have, here's a black crayon, passed on my black crayon to my friend over here that needed it because we're sharing. And look how patient she was waiting for it. She may have gotten a little bored, but she was very patient. So what I did, okay, now you see that you can see a little bit of coloring underneath, and that's okay. But this is where, once we do the fun part, you won't even notice that you can still see colors through. When Amelia is all done, we will show you the next step.
Okay.
Okay, so now, Amelia, what are we going to need now that you're all done?
We're going to need the mechanical pencils or whatever thing you have at home.
So, your scraper, your stick, your drawing utensil. So, again, we use the mechanical pencils, but we make sure what?
The lead is not sticking out.
The lead is not sticking out. So, you're going to take your pencil like how you normally would. Please don't. Oh.
Marmalade.
Well, you've now had a visit from my cat as well. That's fine. Stay there. Okay, so now, again, make sure that that is
the lead is not sticking out.
So, now you can draw your picture, whatever you would like. It can be, honestly, whatever you want. It can be a heart. You can draw a tree. You can draw a portrait of your cat that's walking across the screen right now. So I think I'm going to choose to do a nice little heart to show you, every single one of you that's watching, how much I love and appreciate you. And this is the really fun part. Everybody's is going to be a little bit different, and that's all because of how you use the crayons. So now I have scratched a little heart, and you can see all the designs that I had made with my crayons. And that is how you do your own, create your own scratch art. Thanks for hanging out with us. I miss you all. I love you all, and I can't wait till we get back to school so I can see all of your bright, smiling faces.